Hello my good people, I'm back with another video. I had somebody ask me ask me about how they could put God on the throne of their heart. Okay. And so to really be honest, I'm not trying to be rude, but I feel like if you I'm sorry. I feel like if you knew who God was, then you would know already how to do that. So I'm assuming that you don't know who God is, and I'm assuming that you don't have a relationship with him because the fact that you're asking me that. And so because one of the things I told myself while I was driving, I said, if they ask me that, then they really must not know God at all. Because for you to put God on the throne of your heart, all you have to do is read his word. You have to acknowledge his presence. You have to understand that you have to not walk in the flesh but walk by the spirit, right? And so also in totality, you have to be completely honest, and you have to be able to acknowledge your wrongdoing, knowing that you have a nature about yourself as a human being to act outside of God's will, to act on your flesh. You have to be disciplined enough to decide to put God first in all things, regardless if you want to or not, regardless if it's hard or not. You try your best to maintain that relationship with God, the I am that I am, the Ahaya. Amen. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's what I'm speaking about. Just like you go when in real life and you can get in a relationship, you go searching for a man or a woman, whatever the case may be. You go searching and looking for a man and a woman. That's what you dream about all day long. And a lot of the music we listen to is about idolizing a man or a woman. And that's why I had to stop listening to some of this music, because a lot of this music is about idolizing a human being and not idolizing the Father and the relationship that we should have with our Creator, the one who made us. Don't fiend for creation, fiend for a relationship with the Father. Amen. That should be the betterment of your day. Everything should be operating around that. Your whole day should be thinking about God. I know you have a regular life, but at the end of the day, when things get real, God is the only thing that matters. It's the truth. You can do whatever you want to do, but at the end of the day, you got to go home. Right? I can do everything I do in my day, but at the end of the day, I got to face the Father. I got to face the Father. I got to face the Father. I got to look at him. I got to talk to him. Because he's my life. He's my lifeline, okay? He's not what I want to do sometimes. He's not a pit stop. He's not a in and out, a drive-through. He's not. He's something that I need constantly, like air that I need to breathe. And that's exactly how you put God on the throne of your heart. You let him take the reins, right? That's the word that's in the Bible. And you let him take control of a heart that's very deceiving. Your heart is deceitful above all else. You need to guard your heart above all else, because everything that you are comes from it, right? That's in the word. And the heart will deceive you. Your own heart will come against you, right? Because it navigates in the way where we don't understand it. So we need to give it to the one who made it, right? We need to go to the Father about our own heart, our own human anatomy. Okay? So that's how you put God in. That's how you put God on the throne. You acknowledge him. You put down your flesh, walk in the spirit, read your word, be honest, transparent, forsake all else. Forsake any and everybody who won't walk with you, who don't want to go after a better lifestyle. You want to live better, you want to stop drinking, smoking, and fornicating, or whatever the case may be. You no longer want to do that. Leave them people behind that still want to do stuff like that. Gossip, talk about people behind their back. It could be a number of things. Okay, I am not a therapist. I'm going to start charging people. Okay, because a lot of people come to me by my advice. They want to take it, but they don't want to pay me. Okay. But I'm just saying, you should ought to want to be thinking about God 24/7. Okay? That's all you should think about. He's the love of your life. That's how you put God on the throne of your heart. He's the love of your life. He's your husband. He's your boyfriend, your friend. He everything that you want in life. He is that. Right? What we try to put above him, he should be above that. He should be above anything and everything. That's how you put God on the throne of your heart. You make him your everything, your all, your end all, be all, and you don't accept nothing else. You want God more than anything. You won't sell your soul. You won't sell your life. You won't do it because you love God and you love him more than anything. So that's what you do. You make sure you maintain that relationship. You keep it up. Just like you want to run behind a man. Just like you want to run behind a woman. Just like you want to sit up there and get your cheeks clapped. You want to do all that stuff. And you want to sit up there and look good. You want to buy all this. You want to go to Sephora. You want to live your life. Go to the Cheesecake Factory. Live your life. Go to the game. Go to the hood. You want to do everything you want to do. But you don't want to include the Father in it. Y'all want to live y'all life however y'all want to live it. Be jealous, vindictive, nasty. I see the way y'all are. Just disgusting. Looking down on other people, talking about people behind their back, just doing God knows forsaken what, rolling your eyes at people, being nasty and inhumane, vouching and voting for people that don't even know God at all, making everything about, oh, God's of this, God's of that, and all that stuff, but you don't even pray. You don't even fast. You don't consecrate. But you swear by another country and being there for somebody else, but you don't be there for yourself. You think you can fix the world, but you can't fix that heart you got. A lot of this stuff is none of your business. We can't control nothing. You can pray for people, but you can't control the world and what's going on in it. Unless you make an honest choice and decision to put God first in your life, and the best that you can do for the world is pray for it. And to go and, of course, put action behind it. Yeah, be out there on the front line if you want to sit up there and be for people. Go ahead and do that. But it's more than Gaza and whatever people want to be doing. And sit in the White House and all these problems, all this stuff. But y'all not focusing on what's the real problem. Is your relationship with the Father. Knowing that everything is operating under his jurisdiction. You and your posts and everything you talking about don't mean nothing. Where is your relationship with the Father at? That's the most important thing. Why do you get so rumbled by the world when it's meant to be that way? It's prophecy. Why do you want to garner respect from other people just for all y'all to be a village of privilege around a certain subject, but you don't even know who you are inside? But you'll swear to you gonna I voted, and you don't even know who you are. You are just a follower, a liar and a thief. Because where's your relationship with the Father? Where is it? Why do you live in fear if you're such a revolutionary? I just really want to know. People are foolish. That's just all I have to say. If you want a relationship with the Father, you will do it. You will do it. You will do it. And you won't ask me anything. Do it. Now, I'm not saying it's wrong to be feeling bad for people that are across the country. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is, you want to feel bad for people across the country, but you are in a state of depression. We are all going down. We are all going to the same place at the end of the day. And yes, people are out there suffering. We are all suffering. And it might not just be like somebody else's, but we about to get there, though. We gonna get there in a minute. But where's your faith at when that day comes, when we're gonna be just like Gaza? Where's your faith at? Because it's coming. That day is coming. Who's gonna pray for you? That's all.